Reba McIntyre.
Welcome back to Who Died Today US, the channel where we remember and honor the lives of those we've lost. From Hollywood stars to music legends and historic figures, we pay tribute to the legacies they left behind. If you want to keep their memories alive with us, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story.
Hi guys, I'm Chris Gauthier and I play Smee on the television program Once Upon a Time.
Chris Gauthier, the beloved Canadian character actor whose work spanned memorable roles in series like Once Upon a Time, Smallville, and Eureka, has passed away at the age of 48 following a brief illness. Gauthier's ability to bring both humor and intensity to his characters made him a familiar face in fantasy and sci-fi television, winning over fans worldwide. Known best for his role as Smee on Once Upon a Time, Gauthier brought a delightful presence to his scenes alongside Colin O'Donoghue's Captain Hook, embodying the loyal yet humorous right-hand man with flair. He also made a strong impression as Toyman in Smallville, standing as a quirky and formidable adversary to Clark Kent, and was a recurring presence on Supernatural, Sanctuary, and Harper's Island, showing his remarkable range across multiple genres. His film roles in 40 Days and 40 Nights, Agent Cody Banks, and Freddy vs. Jason further demonstrated his versatility and added to his eclectic and enduring legacy in both TV and film. Beyond his on-screen talent, Gauthier was cherished by colleagues for his kindness and dedication to his craft. Friend and colleague Chad Colvin described Gauthier as the literal textbook definition of a character actor, noting that even if audiences didn't know his name, they always recognized his face and trusted his performances to bring heart and excitement to the screen. Colin O'Donoghue, who shared the screen with Gauthier on Once Upon a Time, remembered him as the real captain, underscoring the warmth and camaraderie he brought to his roles and relationships alike. Gauthier leaves behind his wife Erin and their 2 sons, who, along with his extensive network of colleagues and friends, mourn the loss of an actor who truly embodied the spirit of a character performer. His legacy lives on in the vibrant characters he brought to life, cherished by audiences who will remember his work with fondness. Alan Rachins, a versatile character actor known for his roles on LA Law and Dharma and Greg, passed away at the age of 82 due to heart failure. Rachins' performances as Douglas Brackman Jr., the uptight law partner on LA Law, and Larry Finkelstein, the free-spirited father on Dharma and Greg, showcased his impressive range and left a lasting mark on television. Born on October 3, 1942 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Rachins was the son of Edward, a food manufacturing businessman, and Ida, who passed away when Rachins was only 11. His early life was marked by a passion for the arts, leading him to leave the Wharton School of Business at the University of Pennsylvania to pursue acting in New York. He studied under renowned instructors and made his Broadway debut in After the Rain in 1967. His commitment to theater brought him a role in the provocative musical revue Oh, Calcutta, where his uninhibited performance would become a memorable, albeit challenging, talking point throughout his career. In the 1980s, Rachins transitioned to screenwriting and directing at the American Film Institute, eventually working on acclaimed shows like Hill Street Blues and Heart to Heart. His breakthrough as an actor came with LA Law, where his portrayal of Brackman brought both humor and depth, earning him Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. After LA Law, he reinvented himself as Larry Finkelstein on Dharma and Greg, embodying the role of a 60s radical with warmth and humor that endeared him to a new generation of fans. Rachins' film work included roles in Showgirls, Heart Condition, and Meet Wally Sparks, as well as a recurring role on Rizzoli and Isles. His decades-long marriage to actress Joanna Frank was a key part of his life, as they often shared the screen in productions together. Alan Rachins leaves behind a legacy defined by unforgettable characters who brought humor, eccentricity, and humanity to television. His memorable work in both drama and comedy will continue to be celebrated by audiences and colleagues alike. Teri Garr, the beloved actress known for her vibrant wit and iconic roles in films like Tootsie and Young Frankenstein, has passed away at the age of 79. Garr's life was a testament to resilience and talent, having spent decades lighting up the screen despite personal health challenges. Born on December 11, 1944, in Lakewood, Ohio, Garr was raised in a family immersed in entertainment. Her father, Eddie Garr, was a vaudeville performer, while her mother, Phyllis, was a Radio City Rockette. The arts were a natural calling for her, and after studying ballet, she transitioned to film as a dancer, even appearing alongside Elvis Presley in several 1960s films. Garr's breakthrough came in 1974 when she played the lovable lab assistant Inga in Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein, where her comedic timing and innocence charmed audiences. Her role as Dustin Hoffman's quirky friend Sandy in Tootsie, 1982, earned her an Academy Award nomination and cemented her place in Hollywood as a versatile character actress. Garr's ability to bring humor and vulnerability to her roles was also seen in films like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Oh God, Zrania Mom, and The Conversation. Beyond her film career, Garr became a familiar face on television, making memorable appearances on Friends, The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, and Saturday Night Live. Despite her success, Garr's life took a challenging turn in 2002 when she publicly revealed her diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. Embracing her role as an advocate, she served as a national ambassador for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, raising awareness and inspiring others facing similar battles. In her 2005 memoir, Speed Bumps, Flooring It Through Hollywood, Garr wrote about her life with humor and insight, sharing the ups and downs of a career marked by resilience. She is survived by her daughter, Molly, and grandson, Tyron, leaving behind a legacy of laughter, strength, and unforgettable performances. Nicholas Pryor, the versatile character actor whose career spanned nearly 7 decades, has passed away at the age of 89 due to cancer. Known for his performances in films like Risky Business and Less Than Zero, and his roles in television dramas such as Beverly Hills, 90210, and Port Charles, Pryor brought gravitas and charm to each character he portrayed. Born as Nicholas David Probst on January 28, 1935 in Baltimore, Maryland, Pryor's path to acting began in his youth. After attending the Gilman School in Baltimore and Yale University, he honed his craft with the Drummond Players and the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, where he developed a passion for the stage. His early years included 4 Broadway appearances in the late 1950s, alongside actors like Carl Malden and Joan Bennett, establishing him as a dedicated and skilled actor. On television, Pryor became a familiar face with his memorable roles in soap operas like Another World, The Edge of Night, and Love is a Many-Splendored Thing. In the 1980s, he gained prominence as Douglas Brackman Jr. in L.A. Law, a role that earned him recognition among audiences. His recurring role as Chancellor Milton Arnold on Beverly Hills 90210 from 1994 to 1997 added to his television legacy, while his portrayal of the troubled father in Less Than Zero showed his capacity for portraying emotional depth on screen. Pryor's work also extended to numerous guest appearances on popular television series, including MASH, Dallas, and The West Wing. He graced the big screen in films such as Damien, Omen 2, The Gumball Rally, and more recently, The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1, and Dr. Sleep, maintaining a vibrant career well into his later years. Pryor is survived by his wife of 31 years, actress Christine Belford, with whom he shared the screen on Beverly Hills 90210, as well as his daughter Stacy and grandchildren Auguste and Avril. His dedication to the craft and his versatility on screen and stage leave an enduring legacy that will continue to resonate with audiences. David Harris, celebrated for his unforgettable role as Cochise in the cult classic The Warriors, has passed away at the age of 75 after a battle with cancer. Known for his charismatic presence and versatility, Harris's portrayal of Cochise, marked by his distinctive fashion choices and spirited personality, helped shape The Warriors into a film that, though initially overlooked, became a cult phenomenon cherished by fans worldwide. Born on June 18, 1949, in New York City, David Dominic Harris was encouraged to pursue acting by a high school teacher who recognized his potential. His journey began with a significant role in the 1976 television film Judge Horton and the Scottsboro Boys, where he displayed early promise. His big break came in 1979 when he was cast as Cochise in The Warriors, a story of resilience and camaraderie as a gang navigates New York City's boroughs to prove their innocence. Although the film received mixed reviews at first, it steadily grew a passionate fan base, and Harris became widely recognized for his role, a character that resonated with audiences across generations. Beyond The Warriors, Harris built a diverse career across film and television, with roles in Brubaker, A Soldier's Story, Quicksilver, and James White. His television appearances included episodes of Law and Order, NYPD Blue, ER, and Mike Hammer Private Eye, each showcasing his range and dedication to his craft. Harris was respected not only for his talent, but also for his connection with his audience, which he valued greatly, frequently recalling moments when fans recognized him worldwide for his iconic performance as Cochise. In addition to his cinematic legacy, Harris leaves behind a family who admired his dedication. He is survived by his sister, mother, 3 siblings, his daughter Davina, and 2 grandchildren. David Harris's work in film and television will continue to resonate, his talent and warmth leaving a lasting impact on fans and the industry alike. Liam Payne, former One Direction member and beloved singer, passed away at the age of 31 after a tragic fall from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Payne, whose vibrant career spanned a decade of global success, leaves behind a legacy defined by music that resonated with millions around the world. Born on August 29, 1993 in Wolverhampton, England, Payne's rise to fame began on The X Factor in 2010, where his audition led to the formation of One Direction under the mentorship of Simon Cowell. Alongside bandmates Niall Horan, Harry Styles, Louis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik, Payne quickly captivated audiences, helping propel One Direction to become one of the best-selling boy bands of all time. With hits like What Makes You Beautiful, Story of My Life, and Night Changes, the band achieved unparalleled popularity, amassing an ardent fan base that followed their journey until the group went on indefinite hiatus in 2016. Following his time with One Direction, Payne embarked on a solo career, achieving success with his debut single Strip That Down, which peaked at number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100. Collaborations with artists like Rita Ora, Zedd, and J Balvin further solidified his solo artistry, with his music garnering over 2 billion streams. Payne released his debut EP First Time in 2018, followed by his first studio album, LP1, in 2019, showcasing his range and growth as an artist. Despite his fame, Payne faced personal struggles, opening up about his journey with sobriety and mental health. In a candid video, he shared his progress after spending time in rehabilitation, crediting his son, Bear Gray Payne, as a source of strength and motivation. His openness resonated with fans, adding a deeply human dimension to his public persona. In addition to his son, Payne is survived by his parents, Karen and Jeff, and sisters Ruth and Nicola. His impact on the music world and his fans will be remembered as his legacy continues to inspire. Nell Smith, an extraordinary young talent and collaborator with the Flaming Lips, has passed away at the tender age of 17 following a tragic car accident. Known for her haunting voice and unique creative spirit, Nell's brief journey in music left a lasting impression on fans and artists alike. Born in Canada, Nell's musical journey took a remarkable turn in 2018 when she attended a Flaming Lips concert dressed as a parrot, capturing the attention of frontman Wayne Coyne. This meeting sparked a deep connection that led to a profound artistic partnership. Coyne encouraged Nell's musical development, supporting her as she learned guitar and pursued ambitious projects. During the pandemic, when plans for in-person collaboration faltered, Coyne suggested Nell cover songs by Nick Cave, a challenging but transformative task she took on wholeheartedly. The result was Where the Viaduct Looms, a 2021 album featuring Nell's ethereal interpretations of Cave's songs, backed by the Flaming Lips. Her unique take on Girl in Amber even garnered praise from Cave himself, who admired her ability to inhabit the song with a depth and subtlety rare for someone so young. Coyne described working with her as a privilege, sharing that her creativity and courage reminded them all of the magic of music. Nell had recently completed a successful Kickstarter campaign for her upcoming debut album, set for release in 2025, which promised to showcase her evolving artistry and commitment to music. Her family expressed profound grief, sharing, "She had so much more to experience and to give this world." Wayne Coyne honored Nell during a concert, reflecting, "We are reminded once again of the power of music and how encouraging it can be to be around people that you love." Though her time was heartbreakingly short, Nell Smith's music and spirit have left an indelible mark on those who knew her and those who cherished her work. She is remembered for her bravery, creativity, and the joy she brought to all who witnessed her talent. Phil Lesh, who passed away at the age of 84, was a founding member and the visionary bassist of the Grateful Dead, a band that not only pioneered the jam band movement, but also became a cultural touchstone. Lesh's unique approach to bass playing, blending jazz and classical influences, transformed the role of bass in rock music, adding a melodic, improvisational depth that enriched the Grateful Dead's iconic sound. Born in Berkeley, California in 1940, Lesh initially trained as a trumpet player and was drawn to avant-garde classical and free jazz. However, his path changed after meeting Jerry Garcia in 1962. With little experience on bass, he joined Garcia's band, The Warlocks, which soon became the Grateful Dead. Alongside bandmates Bob Weir, Bill Kreutzmann, and Ron Pigpen McKernan, Lesh helped shape the Dead's revolutionary sound, a mixture of folk, jazz, and rock, underscored by his distinctively lyrical bass lines. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, the Grateful Dead became synonymous with the psychedelic rock scene emerging from San Francisco. Known for epic live shows that drew legions of Deadheads, the band created an unparalleled sense of community and musical freedom. Lesh's skill and sensitivity as a bassist were instrumental in the Dead's improvisational style, and his voice added to the group's harmonies. His song, Box of Rain, co-written with Robert Hunter and inspired by his father's final days, is revered as one of the band's most poignant tracks. After the Grateful Dead's disbandment in 1995 following Garcia's death, Lesh continued performing with offshoots like Phil Lesh and Friends, The Other Ones, and Further, keeping the Dead's legacy alive for new generations. His musical vision remained focused on live performance, valuing the unique energy of each concert over the permanence of recordings. Phil Lesh's influence transcended music. His spirit embodied the ideals of the Grateful Dead's community-driven ethos. As the band is honored as the 2025 MusiCares Persons of the Year, his legacy lives on, a testament to the joy, creativity, and unyielding passion he brought to music. Jack Jones, who passed away at the age of 86 after a battle with leukemia, was a Grammy-winning singer renowned for his lush voice, romantic ballads, and timeless charm. Known widely for his hits Lollipops and Roses, Wives and Lovers, and his iconic performance of the Love Boat theme, Jones held a unique place in popular music and television, blending classic crooner sensibilities with a modern ease that kept him beloved by audiences for decades. Born in Los Angeles to parents steeped in show business, Jones inherited his mother, Irene Hervey's Emmy-nominated talent, and his father, Alan Jones's charm and vocal ability. Following in his father's footsteps, he quickly rose to fame with his smooth vocals and lovable, easygoing demeanor, earning him Grammy Awards and frequent comparisons to Frank Sinatra. His first big hit, Lollipops and Roses, showcased his signature velvety voice and earned him his first Grammy. With songs like Call Me Irresponsible and Wives and Lovers, he continued to win fans, though his lyrics also drew occasional criticism for their dated portrayal of romance, a point Jones addressed with humor and resilience. In the 1970s, his rendition of the Love Boat theme song became synonymous with the era, a song that would follow him throughout his career, As he famously said, "Because of the Love Boat theme, everything was great on ships after that." His warm vocals ushered audiences into a world of adventure and romance for over 200 episodes, making him a staple of American pop culture. Jones's humor shone through as he occasionally performed the theme in cameos, including a memorable appearance in Airplane 2. Jack Jones's career spanned 7 decades, with over 50 albums and countless performances that ranged from intimate Las Vegas stages to international tours. He held his audience with both laughter and song, always striving to make them feel deeply. His music accompanied scenes in films like Good Morning, Vietnam, and American Hustle, underscoring his timeless appeal. Jones leaves behind a legacy of classic songs and heartfelt performances that remain in the soundtrack of American life. He is survived by his wife, Eleonora, daughters Crystal and Nicole, stepdaughters, and grandchildren, who continue to carry forward his legacy of music and joy. Ron Ely, who passed away at the age of 86, captivated audiences as the heroic figure of Tarzan in the first television series adaptation, a role that defined him and forever linked him to the spirit of adventure and resilience. Known for his striking looks and physical prowess, Ely embodied the Lord of the Jungle, performing his own stunts across 2 seasons, an experience that both challenged and elevated his dedication to the role. The show aired from 1966 to 1968, cementing Ely's image as an action star and setting a standard for future portrayals of the iconic character. Born in Hereford, Texas on June 21, 1938, Ronald Pierce Ely's path to acting was far from conventional. After brief attendance at the University of Texas, he made his way to California, pursuing roles that eventually led to his big break with Tarzan. His commitment to the role, even at the cost of numerous injuries, illustrated his devotion to his craft and the physical demands of the era's action television. Ely's portrayal of Tarzan struck a chord with audiences who admired his dedication to authenticity and his embodiment of raw, untamed heroism. Beyond Tarzan, Ely expanded his career, notably starring as pulp hero Doc Savage in Doc Savage, the Man of Bronze. He also stepped into the role of host for the Miss America pageant and the game show Face the Music, showcasing his versatility beyond action roles. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, Ely appeared in popular shows such as The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, and Wonder Woman, bringing his charisma to a variety of roles that entertained a broad audience. Ely's later years were marked by personal tragedy, yet he remained a beloved figure in the industry and a symbol of perseverance. His daughter Kirsten described him as a hero and a man who created a powerful wave of positive influence wherever he went. Ron Ely leaves behind a legacy defined by bravery, both on and off screen, inspiring generations through his enduring portrayal of courage and strength. He is survived by his daughter, Caitlin, and a lifetime of unforgettable performances. Michael Newman, who passed away at the age of 67 following a long battle with Parkinson's disease, was not only a familiar face on Baywatch, but a true hero both on and off the screen. Known for his role as a lifeguard on the popular television series, Newman brought authenticity to Baywatch in a way no other cast member could. As a real Los Angeles County lifeguard, he didn't just act the part, he lived it. Newman's dedication saw him through 109 episodes across 10 seasons, making him a cornerstone of the show and a beloved figure among fans around the world. Born on April 26, 1957, in San Francisco and raised in Los Angeles, Newman was immersed in the world of water from a young age, inspired by his father's background in water polo and his mother's career as a swimming instructor. By 10, he had joined a junior lifeguard program, setting the foundation for a lifelong commitment to life-saving and public service. His involvement with Baywatch began when co-creator Greg Bonin, a fellow lifeguard, asked Newman to help sell the concept of a lifeguard-centered show. Newman not only provided invaluable expertise, but also performed stunts that few could handle, eventually earning him a recurring role as Newmy. Despite the glamour of Hollywood, Newman remained grounded, working full-time as a firefighter and lifeguard while appearing on Baywatch. His dedication to his community and his career as a lifeguard mirrored the heroism portrayed on screen. "I was too useful for them to get rid of me," he once said, reflecting his down-to-earth nature and work ethic. Newman continued with Baywatch until its 10th season, leaving an indelible mark on the show and its fans. Michael Newman is survived by his wife of 37 years, Sarah, his children Chris and Emily, and his granddaughter Charlie June. He will be remembered as a true protector, both on television and in real life, whose legacy resonates through countless lives he impacted directly and indirectly. In his honor, donations can be made to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, a cause close to his heart in his fight against the disease. Mitzi Gainer, who passed away at the age of 93, was a dynamic force in entertainment, whose vibrant talent spanned film, television, and the Las Vegas stage. Known for her charm and energy, she left an indelible mark on Hollywood musicals and became a staple in American television and live performance. With her spirited performances and charismatic presence, Gainer brought life to memorable roles, particularly her portrayal of Nellie Forbush in the 1958 film adaptation of South Pacific. Her renditions of "I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair" and "Some Enchanted Evening" were iconic, establishing her as one of the brightest stars of the era. Born Francesca Marlene de Chagny von Gerber on September 4, 1931 in Chicago, Gainer grew up with a love for dance, which led to her early start in musicals. She made a notable leap to film in My Blue Heaven in 1950 and went on to star alongside legends like Betty Grable, Bing Crosby, and Gene Kelly in films like Anything Goes and Les Girls. Her career reached new heights in the 1960s as she pivoted to the Las Vegas stage with dazzling shows that paired her with elaborate costumes designed by Bob Mackie, making her a Vegas headliner for years. In addition to her film and stage successes, Gainer's talent shone in her annual television specials, which captivated audiences throughout the 1970s. Her series of CBS specials, such as Mitzi, a tribute to the American housewife, and Mitzi, Zings into Spring, earned her a dedicated television following, and she was honored with an Emmy in 2008 for her PBS special, Mitzi Gainer, Razzle Dazzle, The Special Years. A beloved figure to her fans and a celebrated collaborator to those she worked with, Mitzi Gainer's career spanned an impressive 7 decades. Her legacy lives on through her unforgettable performances that brought joy, laughter, and beauty to the world. Gainer's passing marks the end of an era, but her spirit endures in the memories and hearts of her fans and the entertainment world. Mimi Hines, who passed away at the age of 91, was a beloved singer, comedian, and actress known for her magnetic performances on stage and television. Best known for stepping into Barbra Streisand's shoes as Fanny Brice in Broadway's Funny Girl, Hines won the hearts of theatergoers with her vibrant portrayal, holding the lead role for 18 months after taking over in December 1965. Her career spanned several decades, during which she graced nightclubs, variety shows, and stages across the country, making her a staple in American entertainment. Born on July 17, 1933 in Canada, Hines found her passion for performing early. She met her husband and comedy partner, Phil Ford, in 1952 in Anchorage, Alaska, sparking a partnership that would lead them to stardom. Their appearance on The Tonight Show in 1958, where Hines performed a heartfelt rendition of Till There Was You, moved host Jack Parr to tears and launched their career. The duo quickly became favorites on popular shows like The Ed Sullivan Show, The Dean Martin Show, and The Hollywood Palace, known for their warmth, humor, and charm. Hines's theatrical accomplishments extended far beyond Funny Girl. She starred in major national tours of I Do, Swingin', Hello Dolly, Zrina, and The Prisoner of Second Avenue, showing her versatility and dedication to live theater. She was also featured in numerous other productions, including Anything Goes and Sugar Babies. Her work in the 2007 Encore's production of Follies in New York City brought down the house with her performance of Broadway Baby, showing she could captivate audiences of any generation. In addition to her theater and television work, Hines appeared in an episode of Frasier, demonstrating her enduring appeal on screen as well as on stage. In her later years, she was honored with a star on the Palm Springs Walk of Fame, a testament to her influence and legacy. Mimi Hines' legacy as a dedicated performer who brought joy and laughter to countless audiences will live on. Her talent, humor, and resilience in an ever-changing industry will be remembered and celebrated by fans and peers alike. Breaking news of the day. News 1. Social media was buzzing this week after an anonymous post on X, formerly Twitter, claimed that beloved country music icon Reba McIntyre had passed away. Fans quickly reacted, sharing their shock and sadness, while others questioned the post's credibility. Within hours, Reba's spokesperson stepped in to clear up the rumors, confirming that McIntyre is alive, well, and continuing her work as planned. McIntyre herself later took to social media, posting a short, lighthearted message. "Reports of my demise are greatly exaggerated. I'm doing just fine." Y'all fans quickly shared their relief, with many sending her messages of love and support. This isn't the first time McIntyre has been the subject of a viral hoax. In recent years, false reports have circulated about the singer and actress, only for her to dispel them with her signature humor and warmth. Known for her strong fan connection and extensive career in music, television, and business, McIntyre continues to be an active figure in entertainment. Reba's team reminded fans to rely on verified sources for updates and assured everyone she is healthy and focused on upcoming projects. The country legend is grateful for the outpouring of love. News 2. A legal dispute has erupted in New York after Australian actor Sam Worthington and his wife Laura were accused by their landlord of leaving significant damage to a high-end Chelsea loft and a rare, custom-designed Charles Gauthier table worth $115,000. The landlord, Eric Steele, claims the couple caused extensive wear on the table, which allegedly requires $86,000 in repairs, and left the apartment in poor condition. He is seeking $300,000 in damages, including repairs and lost rent. The Worthingtons, known for Sam's acting in Avatar and Laura's modeling career, assert they left the apartment in near-pristine condition, acknowledging only minor wear and tear. Their lawyer argued that Steele's demands are false and baseless, and that he should have made any special care instructions for the table explicit in the lease. Steele has reportedly had similar disputes before, including a 2012 case involving media mogul Ariana Huffington, whom he also accused of damaging the table and other property. The case settled privately. The Worthingtons' attorney claims this history shows a pattern in Steele's actions, which Steele's representatives have dismissed as irrelevant to the current case.